Could you talk a little bit about what kinds of scholarship money, another point or two on the LSAT could lead to?
Yeah, definitely. And that's something I say that verbatim. Even 1 or 2 points could mean thousands of dollars in scholarship money. Obviously, I can't kind of divulge how the scholarship committee at Brooklyn Law School in particular awards scholarships, but every school definitely will take to some extent your LSAT score into account when they're awarding merit scholarships. For us, it's definitely one of the things that we throw into the big so-called cauldron of, are we admitting you and how much money are we giving you if we do admit you? But it could mean, with everything else in your application, literally it could mean like up to sometimes $10,000 a year more in scholarship. And that's just kind of a ballpark number. It could be less, it could be even more, frankly. If you think that you could score higher, definitely take it again.
I'm glad to hear you say that. Now, I've got some stats on this that are not Brooklyn Law specific, don't worry, but did some research. There's a journal called The American Economist, and in the fall of 1998, they did a study on the value of 1 point more on the LSAT. And they said in 1998 dollars, 1 point more was equal to $2,600. $2,600. And in today's dollars, that would be $4,000. The value of 1 point at the time you get that point. Yeah. Then over the course of your entire career, with returns on interest and everything, that could scale significantly.
Yeah, sure.
So does that seem reasonable to you that 1 point could equal $4,000 in terms of salary upon graduation or scholarship money?
Oh, I mean, salary upon graduation, maybe, because, that's assuming that you went to, let's say, a different school entirely. That's the only way it would really play out in that way. And so, frankly, if you get 1 or 2 points higher, you could either, and again, every school is different, but in a lot of cases, you could either get, a couple more $1,000s at X school, or you could be getting into now Y school, which could then result in, let's say Y school places better at law firms or clerkships or whatever it is that you want to do. So it could open doors in a lot of different ways. And to be honest, if you're staying at X school and getting a couple $1,000s more per year, that's a couple $1,000s less that you have in loans that is then capitalized over your entire life, frankly, for a lot of law students when you're taking out loans, or at least 25 years of it, depending on how long your loan repayment terms. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. And especially if you're taking into account kind of the time value of money, take it again. If you think you can do better, if we see an applicant that's taken it 5 times and they get the same score each time, we don't really hold it against them, but I just feel bad for them, frankly.
Of course. No, it can be quite a slog, but
yeah,
as we're discussing, there is real money at stake here. And so you see the stats from LSAT that the average person on a retake improves 2.8 points on average, approximately 3 points to round it. That's still a lot of money. That's $12,000.
Oh, it's huge. Yeah. 2 points doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a very big difference.
Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.